So in this video, I'm going to be going over all of the events and random interactions that we're going to be seeing the NPCs performing and us having with those NPCs within the world of GTA 6. There's already been a part 1. Make sure you go and have a look at that within the top right hand corner. But without further ado, let's get into it. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the part 2 of the list of events and interactions that we will be seeing from the NPCs within the world of GTA 6. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing that I wanted to go over is heart attacks. So I've actually found within the leaked information that potentially we're going to be seeing random NPCs wandering around the world having heart attacks. So whether this is anything to do with the weight feature and the information that we have supposedly found about being able to gain weight or lose weight or gain muscle, whether that is a factor of the heart attacks event within the game, who knows, right? Whether that heart attack will happen to us as a player or whether it is only something that will happen with the NPCs, again, we do not know. But imagine if that was a feature by causing our player to become too unfit that it occurred that they had a heart attack, or maybe it was something to do with if our player took too many drugs, that potentially that could trigger a heart attack event from happening, right? You know, there's many ways that this could be involved in the world of GTA 6, and we don't know how that is going to be, but I thought I'd mention it because I haven't seen anything like that before within Grand Theft Auto yet. So the next one is NPCs being hit by cars, right? And we've seen this many times before when the player can hit NPCs, or as a NPC is crossing the road, a player continues to drive through and we hit them, right? So we've seen that, but we've never seen other NPCs causing mayhem and actually running other NPCs down. So potentially seeing other people and other NPCs being hit by other NPCs within the real world, and then them stopping and having a big conversation and the ambulance is being called, all of these interactions happening, just makes the world feel so much more realistic and alive, right? It's not every day that you're going to be seeing a real world interaction like that occurring within a video game. So again, I think that would be super cool to see, and it will make GTA 6 feel super realistic. So the next one that I found was hunting accidents, right? And what it says against hunting accidents is it says hunters can be injured or it can just be an accident. So what happens, whether that's just a random event that you come across, maybe if you're sort of out in the middle of the swamps or wherever it may be in GTA 6, you come across two people hunting and or one of them's had an accident and shot himself in the leg or whatever it may be, or they've been attacked by an animal, who knows, right? But I thought it'd be cool to show you that, and just, again, it's just making those empty spaces and those desolate parts of the map feel much more realistic by having people out there performing hunting and getting injured and struggling to get back, right? And so maybe you're going to need to interact with them and help get them to safety, who knows, right? But I thought I'd mention that one as well. So the next one is homeless tea parties. So I don't know what this is going to entail, whether this is maybe a side mission or something that we can interact with, but I saw homeless tea parties on there, so maybe there's certain areas of the map that are filled with homeless people, and if you go to those areas of the map, you can see the homeless participating in tea parties or maybe other activities, who knows, right? But I thought that was quite a funny one, and I thought I'd mention that one for the video. The next one is kidnappings. So I saw that there are a few bits surrounding kidnappings, and the first one was kidnapped victim and another one was kidnapping AI. So I don't know how detailed that's going to be, whether that's going to be other NPCs performing kidnappings on other NPCs or whether it's going to be like gang related. But again, just super interesting, right? To see all of these things happening is just going to be super crazy, right? So seeing someone getting kidnapped and deciding whether to interact or deciding whether you should stop that from happening, or following them and seeing where they take this person, it's going to open up so much within the game, right? To go and see what occurs from this dynamic event. So the next one is off-duty police officers. So according to the files, and I've seen references to off-duty police officers. And the reason that I thought I'd mention this is because, I don't think we've ever seen something like an off-duty police officer before, especially within a GTA game. So what that means, how that affects it, I don't know. But having off-duty police officers But having off-duty police officers also potentially opens up the world to have undercover officers, right? So as you're driving around the world, maybe you could be performing certain crimes, or you could be doing a drug deal, or whatever it may be, you're interacting with a certain NPC, and that NPC is an off-duty police officer or an undercover police officer, and then they try and apprehend you, right? It could just make everything feel so much more unpredictable and realistic. So again, if that is something that's going to be coming to the game, I'm definitely going to welcome that to the game, because I think that's going to be super cool and add a new flavor to the police force. So I've also seen something reference overdoses. So again, whether that is certain areas of the map that we're going to see certain NPCs taking drugs and potentially experiencing overdoses, again, just makes those gritty parts of the map feel realistic and actually feel like there's going to be certain repercussions for those NPCs doing what they're doing. And then finally, this one I thought would be super funny to just sit there and watch it occur, and that is parking disputes. So let's say that we went to a car park and we see two people getting into a massive argument about parking their cars. We see this enough in the real world, but seeing this in a game and seeing how Rockstar add their own twist to it, I think is going to be absolutely hilarious. So to see a parking dispute unfold, that would just be hilarious. So again, what detail and how Rockstar decide to do it is another thing. But again, I think it's just something that makes the world feel much more alive, much more realistic, and is going to make GTA feel like a very busy and lifelike place. So what do you think about that list, guys? Do you think that those events and interactions that NPCs can perform within GTA 6 are a welcomed addition, or are there any that you absolutely hate? Let me know down in the comments. So thanks again for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button, subscribe for more content, and hit that notification bell to be notified as soon as my videos go live. I'll be covering everything that I can about GTA 6 as soon as it comes out. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.